Come on, we got this, we got this. Let's go, dude, let's go. If you had a childhood like mine, then you were probably introduced to gambling very early on. Back when I was in middle school, we had kids playing case clicker and getting fully addicted to the gambling lifestyle right off the bat. Now you probably play Magic the Gathering, you've gambled essentially every time you open a pack, but you know what, it's okay because it's a hobby. Anyways, in 2024, we were blessed with the beautiful game of Balatro, and this game struck the autistic community like crack, so much so that it's now a household name. I can pretty much guarantee that if you know one, you probably know the other. So I've taken up the task of fusing them together to make the Balatro Commander deck. So I saw two potential archetypes. We're going to either do dice rolls or coin flips. These aren't 100% poker, but they do enable our gambling problem within Magic the Gathering, so let's see our potential options. Mr. House rolls dice and lives in a casino, but the robot army isn't too relevant for what we want to do. Oaken and Zinder Split do lots of coin flips and they get ridiculously strong, but my eyes are drawn to Usury here. He attacks, we flip 5 coins, and we will always be flipping 5 coins, because if we win all 5, we basically pop off and we might even win the game. But if we lose a flip, we're going to take damage. With Usury, there are stakes, and it's okay if we die flipping coins because it's about sending a message. Now in Balatro, we have a lot of jokers, and I did my best to emulate as many as I could with Magic the Gathering cards, so let's take a look. You've got the Acrobatics card right here. You've got Ancient Copper Dragon, which is kind of a cheating card, but it also does let you roll dice, so that's a bonus. You've got Baron. You've got Brainstorm, one of my favorites. Bull Rush, kind of a stretch. Bumbleflower Share Pot, it's a flower pot, and there's, yeah, I don't know, this one's also kind of a stretch, but I did my best. Kate Sith Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller's in the name, also one of my favorites. Campfire, a castle. Ceremonial Knife, I know it's called Ceremonial Dagger, but this is pretty freaking close. Fists of Flame, kind of a stretch, but you know, it's red, there's a fist, I'm taking it. Golden Egg, Guardian Idol, this joker here is named the Idol. The Banner, Instant Ramen, thank you Final Fantasy 15 for making this card. The Obelisk, which I never run, by the way. The Scholar, the Seance Board. You got Stella Lee Wildcard, she's even an alternative commander because she's got card in the name if you care about that, and she's red and blue. You've got the Swashbuckler right here, the Swiftfoot Boots. I guess this art isn't very boot-like, but you know, it's in the name. You've got the Urza's Blueprints. It's not that good of a card, but you know, if we get to cast it for free with Usury, then whatever, we'll take it. So we've got around 30 cards that will enable our gambling problem, but there's one key aspect of the deck missing right now. The true rush of playing Balatro is re-triggering your abilities 9 times in a row, hearing the score tick up, and having that neuron-activated monkey brain. The goal of the deck, of course, is to hit all the rolls and combo by casting 10 things in a single turn, but we can go even further. We can enter combo hell. We're gonna have to do some math here, so I'm busting out the pen and paper, and please don't crucify me if I'm wrong. Usury gives us 5 flips by default. If we make a Spark Double copy, which is non-legendary, then we have 10 flips. Clever Impersonator acts as a copy of the non-legendary Usury, giving us 15 flips. Go-Go becomes a copy of any of them, doesn't really matter which, and now we're at 20 flips. Sakashima becomes a copy, and that leaves us at 25 flips. You factor in Roaming Throne, naming Ifrit, and now we're at 50 flips. You factor in Helm of the Host. Ideally, you're gonna make a copy of Roaming Throne just to go into absolute combo hell, but it really just depends. And then you've got Mirror March. This one makes copies of creatures, ideally Roaming Throne, and it has us flipping coins, so that's extra gambling bonus. With Quark's Thumb, you just get advantage on all of the coin flips, so with this exact setup, you're at least over 100 coin flips in a single turn. If you manage to pull off this combo or get even somewhat close to it, there's a couple of ways that it can go. You might just draw half your deck and cast 30 spells in a single turn. You could just deck yourself and ultimately accomplish nothing. Someone might just flip the table in a fit of rage as you flip your 40th coin for the turn. Or maybe you'll read the reminder text that says whenever you fail a flip, you take 2 damage and then you'll just go out with a bang. Playing poker is an intense mind game with the players at the table, but playing Usury is a game of luck between you and God. There's some ways to boost your chances and improve your time with the deck, so we'll take a look at those. Edgar, King of Figaro, is literally just a cheating engine. He just lets you win all your coin flips, so with your first Usury attack trigger, you'll just win it by default, which is kind of cheating, so it's up to you to decide if you want to do that. Basilisk Collar pretty much just makes the damage you take at a net neutral. This guy's a little hectic, but you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Either way, I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying my gambling. If you want to take 8-minute turns where you take 44 damage in a single declare attacker step, then try out the Balatro deck. And I want you to know that this deck is a safe space for 2 pair enjoyers just like myself. There are millions of us out there. And if you enjoy Balatro or have a gambling addiction, consider subscribing or something. Okay, bye.